Do you tend to fall for people you're incompatible with or push people away without really understanding why? Everything becomes clear in the context of attachment. Understanding attachment styles is kind of like having Google Translate for your intimacy needs. Behaviors that seemed confusing, counterproductive, or self sabotaging begin to make sense within the context of attachment. So, having a simple, functional understanding of attachment styles is going to help you date wiser, manage conflict better, and have healthy, long lasting relationships. Hello, everyone. My name is Tia, and I'm a licensed psychotherapist. I make videos that offer tips on how to improve the relationship with yourself and with other people. So make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you never miss more tips from a therapist. Today, I'm sharing a super simple way to assess your attachment style as well as to begin to recognize the attachment styles in other people. Attachment styles boil down to how we answer two basic questions. Am I lovable and can I trust people? When asking, am I lovable, we're assessing whether a person believes that they're worthy of love, believes that they're not difficult to love, and believes that they're not at a heightened risk of abandonment or rejection based on their life experience. When asking, can I trust people, we're assessing whether a person expects to be lied to, betrayed, taken advantage of, manipulated, or coerced into things that they don't want from the people that are close to them. However, each question has a theoretical answer, meaning what we think, and a behavioral answer, meaning the patterns that tend to come out when we're actually in a relationship. For example, most people are able to say, yeah, I think I'm lovable, but they have a pattern of frequently being insecure within a relationship, no matter how trustworthy and affectionate their partner is. Or they may say, yes, I trust my partner, but what they really mean is that they're not worried about being cheated on. But there is a pattern in their relationship where whenever somebody tends to get close to them, they feel like their life is being taken over and that trust isn't there anymore. So, when assessing your answers, take a minute and consider the behavioral patterns within your relationships to cross check your theoretical answer with your real life patterns. Now, the story behind why somebody feels unlovable or why they struggle to trust people is a whole nother thing. And if you're interested in a video about where attachment styles come from, let me know in the comment section below. However, using this diagram, you can easily decipher your own attachment style as well as begin to decode the attachment styles of others you've had experience with. So, a person in the secure category believes that they are lovable and they're willing to risk connection with a partner. People who are securely attached present themselves as having a positive self esteem and aren't too concerned with being abandoned or smothered by their partner. This is the only category defined as secure. The other three categories are just different flavors of insecure. A person in the anxious category doesn't feel lovable deep down, but is attached to their partner enough to be willing to risk connection. People who are anxiously attached constantly crave intimacy and affirmation in order to get the reassurance that they're lovable that they don't inherently feel within themselves, and to get that reassurance that their partner isn't going anywhere. They're not going to be abandoned and they're not going to be rejected. A person in the avoidant category believes that they are lovable, but they're unwilling to risk connection. People who are avoidantly attached view intimacy as a loss of independence and view connection as a liability more than a resource because of their inherent lack of trust. A person in the fearful avoidant category is highly traumatized, where they both feel unlovable and are unwilling to risk sustained connection. People who are combination fearful avoidant can present in different ways, but overall have a very negative self-image and really struggle with trusting others. Now that you know your attachment style, you have a much better understanding of your individual needs within a relationship. Different people and their different attachment styles can affect us differently, and we can kind of feel our way through that. So as you're dating or reflecting on the relationship that you're already in, pay attention to how this person makes you feel. Do they make you feel more secure or less secure? Do they agitate your insecure attachment style in a negative way, such as making you more anxious or more avoidant? Furthermore, Understanding the root of your attachment insecurity and whether it comes from not feeling lovable or a struggle to trust people, understanding that is really going to help you be better able to communicate what you're feeling and what you need whenever a conflict comes up. For example, an anxiously attached person needs a lot of verbal and behavioral confirmation that they are chosen, that they're a priority, and they're not going to be put in situations where they have to question whether or not they're loved or whether or not their person is going to stick around. For an avoidant person, they need a lot of verbal and behavioral confirmation that their partner is secure enough to allow them the space and time alone in their own interests, and that they're not going to be asked to be more intimate or more close than they're comfortable with. A really common problematic match is an anxiously attached person and an avoidantly attached person. Neither one will ever feel secure, compatible, or happy in a long-term relationship together. Rather, they're going to prove the negative beliefs correct and agitate each other's protective mechanisms. The avoidant person is going to be more diligent in keeping their distance, and the anxious person is going to feel more rejected and more unlovable, so they're going to pursue and cling even more. And that vicious cycle is just going to continue. Objectively speaking, it seems obvious that they would be a bad match, but sometimes people fall in love with someone without understanding just how inherently incompatible they are. That's why knowing your attachment style is so important. We cannot become more secure in a mismatched relationship or in isolation. Attachment wounds can only be fully healed within the context of a secure relationship. So let's apply these results to help you find a more compatible match. Someone with anxious attachment needs a lot of reassurance and consistent intimacy in order to feel more secure. So an avoidant, a long-distance relationship, a situationship, or someone who's away a lot or gets annoyed with their need for reassurance is going to be very harmful to them. Someone with avoidant attachment needs space and independence to feel more secure. So a long-distance relationship, a situationship, someone who works a lot or travels a lot is going to be more appealing to that avoidantly attached person, as well as somebody who has a lot of separate interests from them or has a large social support with family, friends, or community. Someone with fearful avoidant attachment needs therapy and healing before trying to seek success in relationships. However, someone who is extremely anxious or extremely avoidantly attached would also benefit from individual therapy so they can learn some good emotional regulation, healthy communication skills, and have a better understanding of why they feel so unlovable or why they struggle so much to trust people, and begin to work through that before trying to connect with somebody else. Did you find this video helpful? What's your attachment style, or what other topics would you like to know about attachment? Let me know in the comment section below. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.